These people are amongst the greatest quiz players in Britain. Together, they make up the Eggheads, arguably the most formidable quiz team in the country. The question is, can they be beaten? Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of 5 quiz challengers pit their wits against possibly the greatest quiz team in Britain. They are the Eggheads. Well, challenging the might of our quiz Goliaths today are the Barracudas from the Vale of Glamorgan. Now, the majority of this friends and family team quiz together at the Cwmtalig pub in Barry. Let's meet them.
Hello, I'm Hugh, and I'm a cancer research technician.
Hello, I'm Ian, and I'm a civil servant.
Hello, I'm Claire, and I'm also a civil servant.
Hello, I'm Craig, and I'm a marketing manager.
Hi, I'm Kay, and I'm an accountant.
Hugh and team, hello.
Hello.
Great to see you. And it's Barry and Barry Island and all of that famous area, yes?
That's right, Gavin and Stacey territory.
Tell us about the pub where you quiz.
It's a local pub to those of us who live in Barry. We've been quizzing there for a little while now. There's a league going on, which we're not at the top of, I have to be honest, but we win sometimes, and we all enjoy going there.
So you're normally a team in the pub. You're not
That's
the
right.
creme de la creme here. You are a particular, because that's good for us actually. You come and you play together and you...
Yeah, we know each other's strengths and weaknesses, hopefully, and we have a range of interests, so we'll see how we get on, but we think we cover most of the subjects reasonably well.
And what's the prize in the pub, by the way?
It's a food voucher.
Oh, OK.
Suits me down to the ground.
Good luck, team. Every day there is £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs for our challengers. However, if they fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money rolls over to the next show. It's a little bit more than a food voucher today. Barracudas, the Eggheads have won the last 5. You've got to stop them. If you do, it's £6,000 that you'll win. OK? The first head-to-head battle for you is on the subject of science. Now, you've got Judith, Kevin, Dave, Beth and Lisa to choose from.
Okay. That's one of you two down the end, I think, is it?
You up for it, yeah?
Shall I take
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
OK, who would you like to take on here? You can have any one of the 5.
I would love to take on Judith, please.
Of course you can. Kay from the Barracudas versus Judith from the Eggheads on science. To ensure there's no conferring, please take your positions in the question room. Well, Kay, I know you're an accountant, but you have a chemistry degree.
I've got a chemistry PhD, yes.
And you're a quizzer too, so we're set fair. Do you want to go first or second, Kay?
I think it's got to be ladies first, so I'll let Judith go first.
Judith, here is your question. Which of these planets has the smallest diameter? Earth, Mercury or Mars?
I think that's Mercury.
It is Mercury. Yeah, I think that's the smallest of the lot. Over to you now, Kay. Albert Einstein was born in which country? Germany, Italy or Australia?
This is the sort of question that you feel you really ought to know. I think we can rule out Australia, because I'm sure he was European. I'm going to go for Germany.
Germany is right, and of course he left and ended up in America. You're right. Judith, what is the symbol for the chemical element potassium? Is it K, Pb or Na?
Oh, well, I know that from gardening, because you put potassium on plants. It's K.
K is right. And here we are back with you, Kay. Here's your question. The helix and the antihelix are found in which part of the human body? Stomach, ear or foot?
Oh, well, the helix and the antihelix. That doesn't resonate with me in any way. There's not a lot going on in the foot other than bones, and it doesn't sound related to that. So I'm going to rule out foot. And the stomach's just a bag of acid, isn't it? So I'm going to veer towards the ear and keep everything crossed. Ear, please, Jeremy.
Ear is right.
Phew.
Judith, your question. The Franciscana is an alternative common name for which South American creature? Boa constrictor, giant anteater, or La Plata river dolphin?
Franciscana.
Franciscana.
Well, a boa constrictor is a sort of python which constricts you and squeezes you. And a giant anteater is just a giant anteater. I mean, I don't know why, but instinct, and it's purely instinct, so I don't know, is taking me to the river dolphin.
The La Plata river dolphin
Yes.
is your answer. It's
Yeah.
correct. So
That's
she's
lucky.
got 3 out of 3 there. It was a bit of guesswork, but she got there. Kay, you need to get this one right to stay in. The German scientist Ida Noddack is often said to be the first person to propose the idea of which process? Nuclear fission, superconductivity, or continental drift?
The fact that it's a German scientist is leaning me towards nuclear fission. I know absolutely nothing about continental drift or superconductivity. I think I'm going to have to go for nuclear fission because of the German connection.
Nuclear fission is correct. You're playing well too. 3 out of 3 for you both. We go to sudden death. It gets a bit harder, Judith. I don't give you alternatives. As you well know, you've been here before. What name did NASA give to the first space shuttle orbiter, which underwent tests in 1977, but never flew in space?
I've no idea. I don't know. Mariner.
The answer is Enterprise. Here we are, sudden death. Kay, your question. What name, inspired by a professor of mathematics at Cambridge University, is given to the radiation that is theoretically emitted from just outside the event horizon of a black hole?
A Hawking radiation.
You're right, you're through. Well done. Hawking radiation it is. Judith has been knocked out. Please rejoin your teams. Okay, as it stands, the Barracudas have not lost any brains from the final round. The Eggheads have lost 1. We play on, and it's geography. Who would like this?
Cool, I take it. If you don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take this.
Okay, Craig, marketing manager. Against which Egghead? Anyone but Judith, Craig.
Have a good Dave.
Very good. So it's going to be Craig from the Barracudas playing Tremendous Knowledge Dave from the Eggheads. To ensure there's no conferring, please go to the question room. Geography, Craig, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second, please.
Dave, your question. The CN Tower is a feature of which city's skyline? Toronto, Chicago, or Miami?
I thought you said CN Tower then. CN.
CN, 2 letters. CN.
Charlie November. Toronto.
Toronto's correct. Craig, in which Australian state is the city and seaport of Cairns located? Victoria, Queensland, or New South Wales?
I haven't been to Australia, and it's not the best place for me for geography. And I don't know why, but perhaps it's just because it's got Wales in the title and I'm a Welshman. I'm going to say New South Wales.
Let's see, Dave or no Dave?
Yeah, I've been done by Cairns before in this quiz. It's Queensland.
Queensland is correct. Dave, the island of Egg is part of which of the 4 nations that make up the United Kingdom? Is it Scotland, Wales, or Northern Ireland?
Scotland.
Scotland is right. Craig, on to you to catch up. Telluride is a popular ski resort in which US state? Is it in California, Alaska, or Colorado?
Well, I'm drawn towards Colorado on the basis it's very mountainous, and I can imagine there being some great skiing there. And whilst I've been to California, I haven't been to all of it, but it seems unlikely to be California, given it's quite warm. I think I've heard of it, and I don't think I know much about Alaska, so I'm going to go Colorado.
And you're absolutely right. Well done. Colorado it is. Dave, your question. And you can take it with this. Which of these cities is the national capital of Greenland? Narsak, Sisimiut, or Nuuk?
Right. In my language, or Dave's old language, it used to be Gotthard. But the only one that I've heard of modern times is Nuuk. So that's my answer, Nuuk.
Nuuk is your answer. Craig, you're nodding?
I think it's right, yeah.
Yeah, you got it right there. And because Dave went first, there's no way back for you, Craig. Sorry, beaten by our Egghead. Dave will be in the final. Return to us, please, and let's see what's happening with the scores. So, as it stands, the Barracudas have lost a brain now from the final round. Sorry, Craig. The Eggheads have lost Judith. So, level going into round 3. And it is film and TV. Who would like this?
Definitely
Claire, is that you?
I'll turn to Claire.
Okay. Against which Egghead? And it can't be Dave or Judith.
OK, I think I'll go for Beth.
Very good. So it's going to be Claire from the Barracudas taking on Beth on film and TV from the Eggheads. Please go to our question room now. Well, Claire, I know you love cinema.
I do, yes.
And you're doing something to have a look at the Oscar-nominated films, is that right?
I do it every single year, yes. I try and predict what I think is going to be nominated.
So you might watch, what, a dozen films in a burst?
Possibly, yes. Certainly from Christmas onwards till the Oscars, I'll be watching, well, a good 20 at least. So.
And do you find that you're able to work out who's going to get Best Actor, who's going to get Best Film, who's going to get Best Director?
Normally, I'm pretty good at working out who I think is going to win, yes.
Well, good luck. Film and TV against Beth. And would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first, please.
Here we go with your question. Good luck, Claire. K9 the Robot Dog appeared in which popular children's TV series in the 1970s? Thunderbirds, Doctor Who, or Metal Mickey?
I know the answer to this. I'm a big fan, especially of the new series. It's Doctor Who.
Doctor Who is correct. Well done. Beth, who played the role of Maureen Webster in Coronation Street? Sherry Hewson, Julie Goodyear, or Michelle Keegan?
My namesake. Well, not Maureen, but it certainly wasn't Julie Goodyear. That's Bette Gilroy, I think. Michelle Keegan, I can't think of her name, but Maureen, I don't think fits with her age, so it'd have to be Sherry Hewson.
The correct answer is Sherry Hewson. Well done. Claire, which 2016 film set during World War II stars Brad Pitt and Marion Cotillard? United, Allied, or Divided?
Well, this was one of the ones that was on my list for maybe going to be nominated for an Oscar. And so I've seen it, and it's Allied.
This is where your film knowledge is coming in very handy. Allied is right. Beth, the actor Ben Mendelsohn, who plays Orson Krennic in Rogue One, was born in which country? Australia, Canada, or New Zealand?
Oh, now I love all the Star Wars films, all of them. I've seen Rogue One. He's an exceptional character as Krennic. And unfortunately, he was pushing on an English accent, so that doesn't help me. I'm erring towards Canada.
Let's see if the Eggheads know. Lisa, you know.
I think he's an Australian.
Australia is the right answer. Australia. Okay, this is looking a bit interesting, because if you get this answer right, you're in the final, and then maybe the table is just tilting towards our challengers. Who appears as Matt Garth in the 1948 Western Red River, playing opposite John Wayne? Was Matt Garth played by William Holden, Marlon Brando, or Montgomery Clift?
I don't know. I've not seen the film. Montgomery Clift, I think I've seen in a few other Westerns. So based on that, I'm going to go for Montgomery Clift.
You're a really good quizzer. You've got it right. Montgomery Clift it is. You're in the final round, Claire. Sorry, Beth. Knocked out there. And come back to us, please, both of you. We'll play one more round before the final. Well, this is looking a bit interesting now, because the Barracudas are playing really well. Well done, Claire.
Thank you.
You've lost a brain from the final round, but the Eggheads have lost 2 brains now. Judith and Beth both gone. And the next subject, the last one before the all-important final, is sport. Sport.
That's good.
That will be me then, I think, will it?
Yeah,
Gonna
definitely.
be Ian.
Go on, Ian. Good luck.
Okay, civil servant. Against which Egghead? You've got basically just Kevin and Lisa left.
I'll try Kevin, please.
All right, going to take on Kevin. So Ian from the Barracudas versus Kevin from the Eggheads. And to ensure there's no conferring, would you please take your positions in our question room? Good luck on sport, Ian. Would you like to go first or second?
Well, it's just worked for Claire, so I think I'll go first, please.
So up against the Grandmaster Kevin on sport. Here we go, Ian. In which of these sports are you most likely to see a drop shot executed? Snooker, bowls, or tennis?
Drop shot. Well, I'd hope you wouldn't drop anything from the snooker table, because I think that would be a foul. And bowls is played on the ground, so I'd go for tennis, please.
Tennis is correct. Kevin, what is an opening batsman said to have done if he or she remains not out at the end of a completed innings in cricket? Carried their bat, hoisted their bat, or presented their bat?
They have carried their bat.
They have carried their bat. You're right. Back to you, Ian. Which of these teams competed alongside Australia, New Zealand, and England in Rugby League's 2016 Four Nations? Is it Ireland, Wales, or Scotland?
Right, OK. More of a union man than a rugby league man, but I think that was Scotland.
Scotland is right. Playing well. Kevin, your question. Second question. In which sport did Robbie Rennick, who retired in 2016, win an Olympic silver medal at the Rio Games? Curling, swimming, or shooting?
I don't immediately recognise the name, I'm afraid. So it's either swimming or shooting. In terms of the size of the teams, I suspect there are more swimmers than shooters anyway. I think, on balance, I don't know it, but I think on balance I'm going to go for swimming.
And you ruled out curling because why?
Because curling is in the Winter Olympics and that didn't take place in Rio 2016.
Swimming is the right answer. OK, your third question. I can see this is a great round we've got here. Ian, in 2016, Henrik Mkhitaryan became the first football player from which country to score for Manchester United in the Premier League? Which country? Armenia, Azerbaijan, or Albania?
Right, OK. This was when I was going to say began with A. I don't think it's Azerbaijan. So it's one of the other two. I think it's Armenia.
You're very good. Armenia's right. Well done. Playing really well. 3 out of 3 there, Ian. Often that's enough, but let's see. You're up against Kevin here. Which of these Formula One drivers won the Monaco Grand Prix 6 times? Kevin, was it Graham Hill, Michael Schumacher, or Ayrton Senna?
I wouldn't have thought, given the relatively brief career, that Senna would have won it 6 times. So I'll eliminate him. For some reason, and it may be that it's a record of a different kind, the one I associate most with success in Monaco is Graham Hill, really. I will say Graham Hill.
Well, Hill was known as Mr. Monaco. He won it 5.
Yeah.
Schumacher won it 5, and Ayrton Senna was the answer. He won
6
it 6 times.
Okay.
That's right.
Oh, eliminated
so you've
him.
been knocked out, Kevin. That's amazing work by you, Ian. It doesn't happen very often. It's quite an exciting moment for the challengers here. You've taken on an egghead and you've beaten him, maybe taken on the egghead, I should say. So we're set for the final, aren't we? Please return to us, both of you. So this is what we have been playing towards. It is time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So it is Craig from Barracudas, but it's also Beth, Kevin, and Judith from the Eggheads. Would you please now leave the studio? Hugh, Ian, Claire, Kate, you're playing for £6,000. Lisa and Dave, you're playing to just somehow hold off this amazing advance they've made and keep the Eggheads run going. As usual, I will ask each team 3 questions in turn. They're all going to be general knowledge. You can confer, challengers. So the question for the Barracudas is, can your 4 brains defeat these 2 Eggheads here? Would you like to go first or second?
We'll go first, please.
OK, Hugh and team, good luck. According to the proverbial saying, a miss is as good as a what? Mile, yard, or inch?
I think it's mile.
Mile. Yeah.
You're happy with mile?
Yeah.
OK. Mile.
A miss is as good as a mile. You're quite right. Eggheads, what informal term means to lower the amount offered to the seller of a property just before exchange of contracts? Is it gazump, gazunder, or gadzook?
Well, it's only gazump I've heard of in terms of
Houses.
so...
I think we'll go with gazump. I think that's safe, yeah.
That's fine.
That's gazump, Jeremy.
OK, let's just go through this. When you are selling a house...
Oh, we didn't listen to the question.
You didn't. This is about lowering the amount offered to the seller
Right.
of the property
No.
just before the exchange of contracts.
Okay, that's new.
Gazunder.
OK.
Ah, interesting.
OK, really couldn't be going any better. Barracudas, your question? In 2016, it was announced that a degree-level education would be a minimum requirement for entry level into which profession in England and Wales from 2020? Is it firefighters, police officers, or black cab drivers?
This is police officers, isn't it?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Are we all happy?
Yeah.
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 Police officers.
Police officers is correct. 2 out of 2. You only need one more, and you've won £6,000. They can't do anything about it. See if you can get a question right, Eggheads.
Yeah.
Which of these Scottish cities has a name that derives from words meaning green hollow? Is it Dundee, Glasgow, or Edinburgh?
Edinburgh, something borough. Don't know. I've got an inkling. I'd go for Glasgow, but
That would have been where I'd have gone, mate, if we haven't got anything for the other two.
yeah, I'd go Glasgow.
Yeah, go on, we'll
Yeah,
give
go
it a
on.
try.
Go on then.
Based on not terribly much other than instinct, we're going to try Glasgow.
Your answer is Glasgow. If you've got this wrong, it's over. £6,000 we're playing for. The answer is Glasgow.
Let's stop.
All right. Challenges. Of which country did Bill English become the new Prime Minister in December 2016? Is it Australia, Canada, or New Zealand?
It's not
It's not
Canada,
Canada.
because that's Justin Trudeau.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah.
I'm not sure if I can eliminate the other two,
Or New Zealand.
so I don't know.
Isn't it Australia? Because I'm sure I remember seeing something where I thought, oh, how ironic that they want
Yeah. Is it
independence. And yet his name's English.
is it something key as Prime Minister in New Zealand, perhaps? So should we just go for Australia? Okay.
But yeah.
We don't know the answer, as you can probably tell, but we've ruled out Canada, and essentially we think we're going to go for Australia.
Australia is your answer. What do you think, Eggheads?
New Zealand.
New Zealand is the answer.
Okay.
They need to get this right, or you've won £6,000. Eggheads, your third question. What name was popularly given to the free schools for poor children in Britain, such as those opened by Thomas Bernardo in the 19th century? Ragged schools, tattered schools, or frayed schools?
I've only ever heard of the ragged schools.
Same here. Got to go ragged schools, haven't we?
I think we have, Mark.
Yeah,
I can't make a case for the
Can't
other
make
two.
it. Let's not.
Completely.
Let's not procrastinate.
Let's not let the paranoia overtake us completely.
No, not at all.
Right, okay. We think that's ragged schools, Jeremy.
Ragged schools is your answer. If you've got it wrong, they've won £6,000. The correct answer is ragged schools. You're back on track, Eggheads. Oh, what a let-off. Now, will that be an expensive let-off you gave them? We go to sudden death now. Gets a bit harder. I don't give you alternatives. Here's your first question. Which DJ replaced Chris Moyles as the host of Radio 1's breakfast show in 2012?
Is it Nick Grimshaw?
What do you think the answer is?
Nick Grimshaw.
Grimshaw. Okay. That's what came into my mind,
Yeah.
but I don't listen to Radio 1, so
No.
I do.
Nick Grimshaw.
Yeah.
We're going to go for Nick Grimshaw.
Nick Grimshaw is correct. Well done. Eggheads. Sudden death. In September 2016, the Royal Mail issued a set of stamps commemorating the books of which writer whose first crime novel had been written 100 years before?
I would have gone Agatha. That's the other thing. She died in '76, didn't she?
I'm for going for...
Because she wrote 60-odd novels, didn't she? So.
It's one of you. Yeah. Knocking them out.
Um,
I'm for that. If you're for that, I think
Yeah,
that
as I said, she
probably
died.
is
She was in her
reasonable.
80s when she died. So,
Yeah.
I think we've got to go Agatha Christie.
All right.
But it's no means certain.
No, but I think there's a case there for it. We'll give it
Okay.
a try. Right. Okay. Some deliberation later, we'll go for Agatha Christie.
Agatha Christie's right. Sudden death. Feeling tense?
A little.
What system of physical exercises invented by Callan Pinckney was the subject of a book published in 1984 subtitled 10 Years Younger in 10 Hours?
Athletics.
Can you spell Callan?
C-A-L-L-A-N.
Yeah, it is. It's Callan, but whether it's Callanetic
It
or
is.
Callan,
Calamatics.
No, it's Calanetics.
Callanetic.
that's definitely a thing, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
definitely
I remember
an
when I
exercise.
worked in the bookshop, we had Calanetics books in the
Yeah,
Calanetics.
that makes sense,
Go with
doesn't it?
that
I don't think.
aisle. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go for Kalanetics.
Kalanetics is correct. Very good. OK, Eggheads, here we are again. It's not easy, is it? Which football player was awarded his 4th Ballon d'Or trophy in 2016?
2016. If it's 2016, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Worst one was won at United. He's won 2 more at Real Madrid. So it's Cristiano. If it's 2016, he definitely won it. Go on, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okie dokie. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo is correct. Here's your question. Which financier, tycoon and politician was the father of the journalist and campaigner Jemima Khan?
This is
Goldsmith.
isn't it?
Yes, it is.
What's his first name, though?
Zach's the son.
Zach's the son.
Isn't it?
It's the guy from the referendum party years ago.
Is it James?
Just take a minute.
Well, Jemima sounds a bit Jamesy.
I'm not sure I can get away from that now, but I'm not convinced it's right
Sorry,
either.
no. Oh.
Has he got a title in any way? Would he be like
Sir something
Sir
Goldsmith?
something?
Probably
Just wondering
was.
if that
Philip.
hangs.
Philip.
No. You want to go for Philip, do you?
I don't know.
I prefer James.
Yeah, I
James.
prefer
James. OK, let's go for James.
I don't know if
I
it's
don't
right,
know.
though. We're not sure.
Well,
Don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. We're struggling with the first name, but we're going to go for James Goldsmith.
James, yeah.
James Goldsmith.
James Goldsmith is correct.
Oh, my
So, James. OK,
Hard.
Eggheads, pressure on you now. If you get this wrong, the contest is over. They're going to win £6,000 on this one answer. Who directed the 1972 Charles Bronson hitman film, The Mechanic?
You got any idea?
Thinking there was a bloke that did a whole load of Bronson stuff that died recently. And I can't think of his name.
It was not Chimino you're thinking of.
No, not Cimino. Died later than Cimino. In the 70s, and I can't think who it is.
Well, the only other one's Michael Winner with Death Wish. But it's not him.
It's not Michael Winner.
I think the one I was thinking of was Sam Peckinpah, because he died a lot earlier.
Well, I might have it confused with something that's not.
Well,
not
just
necessarily
try and rule out what you're thinking of.
I can't even think of the film, mate.
Yeah, I think we're
Brought
in
to
trouble. I
film
think
catch
we're in big
them.
trouble here.
Well, no,
So
I'm
I'll
struggling
go
with that.
Sam Peckinpah if we've
All
got
right,
for
let's-
want of a better
Yeah,
guess.
Fair
Sam
enough.
Peckinpah and we'll fall on our sword.
let's do it. Sam Peckinpah.
The interesting thing is here, you did say the name. Kevin, who is it?
Michael Winner, I think.
Michael Winner is the
Oh,
answer.
well
We say
played.
congratulations, challengers, you have won. And particular congrats to Ian because you knocked Kevin out. Honestly, brilliant quizzing to take them that far on sudden death. We must all go around gazundering. It's obviously that's where the trouble started, isn't
I
it?
can't believe they've got a word for that even. That must be such a rare thing.
Challengers, how does it feel?
It feels fantastic.
Good. Well, I'm so pleased for you. Every single round, my goodness, you really slogged it out there. So congratulations, Barracudas. You've won £6,000. You are officially cleverer than the Eggheads. And after that immense game, I hope you will join us next time to see what happens when we reset the jackpot and whether a new team of challengers can be just as successful as the brilliant Barracudas. Until then, goodbye.